Godzilla, also known as Godzilla Versus, came out for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 in 2014. Reception was harsh. Most gaming sites gave this game mixed to negative.
Cheese and crackers! It's Godzilla. Oh no.
Wow, that woman is extremely annoying.
I hope Godzilla doesn't destroy the generator.
Oh my god, shut the f***. The first and most important thing you should know about Godzilla Versus is that this is not a hyper-ballistic fighting game like Godzilla Unleashed or Save the Earth, what have you. There's no fast action or air juggling here. There's no couch co-op. I really don't even think this should be classified as a fighting game, to be honest. Instead, what Godzilla Versus sets out to do is put you in a Godzilla movie. They give you the music, the kaiju, the city, all the tools you need to—
I just thought of a funny joke.
Oh my god! Get out of here!
Why don't seagulls fly over the bay?
The controls in this game can be clunky, and they do take some getting used to. Just like in the movies, these monsters are huge, slow, lumbering, and even a little clumsy. It might test your patience or even frustrate you, but truth be told, this game is the closest experience that currently exists to being Godzilla. I'll tell you what, I quite like this game. 4 stars! Hear me out. Originally, the bad reviews scared me off, and they have valid criticisms that we will address. But overall, this game really grew on me. It reminds me of my high school crush, Jessica Newmeyer. She was scared off me at first, but I grew on her. Growing on her. I'm growing on her. It's a work in progress. Whatever, there's a restraining order involved. The point is, in my opinion, this game has a place in Godzilla gaming history. When you first get Godzilla Versus, you need to unlock virtually everything. You can do this by playing the storyline in the God of Destruction mode. Here's the good news, the Destruction mode story is quick, and after playing through it twice, I had unlocked nearly every monster. So that's good. Here's what you might say is the bad news. The levels in the storyline are repetitive as hell. This is where reviews were the most harsh, and they're not wrong. You're gonna be destroying generators, fighting monsters, 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 destroying generators, fighting— Won't somebody make it stop? If that sounds too basic and boring for you, I get it. But to me, 1, repetition doesn't automatically make a game bad, and 2, I find it fun because I'm controlling Godzilla and I'm absolutely demolishing a city. What else is Godzilla supposed to do, sell used cars? And I could be other kaiju too, and they each have their own unique powers and abilities consistent with the films. I don't know about you guys, but being a movie-accurate space Godzilla and flying around is fun to me. You know what this game feels like? Like a large-scale 3D version of Rampage. Rampage was repetitive as hell, like virtually every game from that era. But it's considered a classic because it's fun to be a monster and destroy buildings.
Am I getting through to you?
When you fight another monster, again, it's not like a fighting game. It's more like a fight you'd actually see in a Godzilla movie, for better or for worse. They hit you, you hit them. There's little skill or strategy, just like in the movies. I just can't fault the developers for giving us a playable Godzilla film. But all this said, yes, of course this game has some flaws. Like Craig Hornberger, who stole Jessica Newmeyer from me and then married her.
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
And yes, this woman is annoying, and this game would be dramatically improved if you could turn her off. Maybe I'll give her some flowers and write her a poem because that seemed to turn Jessica Newmeyer off.
I'm here for you, MIB. I will never leave you.
You guys see this too, right? Why can't I even hear this woman in the game? I'm Godzilla. I shouldn't be hearing from the military side. Sometimes you have to collect data for the military so they can better attack you. Well, why would I do that? I don't want them attacking me. Did you hear that guy scream as he died? I didn't need to hear that. Look, I'm obliterating this city. Do you know how many lives I'm taking? I don't need to be reminded of that by hearing their screams. Think about it. This game has a death count way higher than any Call of Duty game. The camera can get weird and very annoying. And some monsters are so big you really can't see around them. I can't see what's going on at all right here. You can easily fall into bad patterns during fights, and if you're facing the wrong way while being attacked, you're basically screwed. That gets frustrating, and it's a reason I'm not bothering much with the online multiplayer games. Speaking of which, I'm not sold that this format lends well to online multiplayer. Yeah, it's cool that you can fight real people and have up to 3 kaiju at once. But there's hardly any skill here. Again, let's just drop the idea that this is a fighting game. I've seen some reviews be harsh on the graphics. I'm playing the PS4 version here, and I think the graphics are fine for what it is. But yeah, there are annoying flaws like when your body part goes through solid objects. Other than those things, I personally have love for this game. It's a mindless game I can play where I don't have to think and I can just let out some rage. Look, I get to play out fights we've never seen in a movie, like Jet Jaguar versus the Smog Monster. If you're a regular gamer, you probably won't find what you want in this game. But if you're a G fan, yeah, I say scoop this game up. The team who made this definitely love and respect Godzilla, and it shows. It's got everything you'd want. It has your favorite characters with their trademark sounds. It even has their special intros. I love the little touches. I love how the camera shakes a little with each step. Details like this really elevate the game's environment for me. Just ditch the idea that this is a fighting game like Godzilla Unleashed and the others, and take this in as more of a Godzilla movie simulator, or a mindless destruction game like Rampage. I think you might like it. And the final point I'll make is this. If you are considering getting this game, remember something. It came out at a price of about $60. All that good stuff I said in this video is probably not worth $60. But as of this video, you can find Godzilla Versus for just like 20 bucks. That's what I paid, and I'll admit, if I paid more, I might have sliced the star from the review based on value. But for 20 bucks, this is definitely not a bad game. Huh. I probably should have opened the review with that price thing. That does make a world of difference, huh?
I love you.
Wait, what?
I love you. Let's just do this. I know this is crazy because you're real and I'm a game, but I love you, and we have to at least try. Will you try with me? Let's make love.
Guys, I'm gonna have to let you go now. Things are about to get weird in here. Alright, we gotta take on Mechagodzilla. Wait. He's so tiny. I don't want to hurt him. He's got the heart of a champion.